Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavi Vidiritam Kalma Shapaham Shravana Mangalam Shri Madatatam Bhuvi Granantiye Bhurida Janaha. After an interval of 3 weeks, let us resume our discussion on Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual discourses with his intimate devotees at Dakshineshwar temple premises on 24th of September 1885. By that time, he developed his disease in the throat, which later became throat cancer, and he succumbed to death. It was in September. For about 1 year he suffered with a deadly disease. Now we know that Sri Ramakrishna is no other than God himself. God is a pure being. He is beyond disease and death. Why did he take the form of a human being and suffered with a deadly disease? It's a question. Some people even ask, was he really a God, pure person? We believe that those who are sinners, they only suffer from disease and ailments, which is partly true but not always the same for everyone. Sri Ramakrishna was telling that he came to relieve the sins of others, and his disease is due to the sins of others, not for him. We know that Girish Chandra Ghosh was a man of irregular habits. He was a drunkard. He was having a very bad character. Now, being in touch with Sri Ramakrishna, he became a saint. Such a great sinner became a saint, and who had to pay the price? Sri Ramakrishna himself. He took away his sins on his body. That's what he said. Girished pape vyadhi. And he suffered. That is the job of the incarnation of God. We say we have seen that in every incarnation. Jesus the Christ, he suffered so much, not for his own sins, but to relieve others from his sins. And this is one aspect. Second aspect is that God demonstrates that how to behave when we are in disease. Because disease is a common factor for every human being. कहा जाता है शरीरम व्याधि मंदिरम. These the 4 cardinal truths which Bhagavan Buddha realized after interacting with the world, that every human being is subjected to 4 stages. That they'll have jara, vyadhi, mrityu, and mukta. A person is disease, old age, and death is एविटेबल फॉर एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग. कोई भी इंसान ऐसे नहीं है इसको ओल्ड एज नहीं आएगा, व्याधि नहीं होगा, मृत्यु नहीं होगा. एवं इसमें से कोई कोई मुक्त भी हो सकता है. That's what he saw. And he preferred the path of liberation and he renounced the world. Now when disease is inevitable in our life, अनिवार्य है, व्याधि अनिवार्य है, तो हमें सीखना चाहिए व्याधि होने से हम कैसे उसको मुकाबला करें. हाउ टू कम्बैट द डिजीज़. वन इज जैसे हम करते हैं, वी गो टू ए डॉक्टर, टेक मेडिसिन्स एंड वी गो ऑन ब्लेमिंग, लैमेंटिंग, हाउताश करते हैं, शोक करते हैं. लेकिन वी फाइंड हियर श्री रामकृष्ण, though he was having the tremendous pain due to his cancer, well, you know, cancer is a very common disease nowadays. You can see the cancer patients how bitterly they suffer because there is no answer to cancer. There are only few therapies. They deter the effect. Effect can be postponed. Cancer cannot be cured. Even now. And cancer is a very deadly disease. It's an extreme, excruciating pain. So naturally, everybody will lament. But here you find, Sri Ramakrishna is not lamenting even for a moment. What is the secret that we have to learn? What is the secret to win over the effect of the disease? This is the result of reading this book. Now we have to understand that our consciousness is not restricted to one level only. We have to understand disease is affecting which part of our system, our physical body. Now those of us, or most of us, think that we are this physical body only. We don't realize we have this body and that's not all. It's only a part of our personality. Most of us believe that they are dehabhimani. I am this body alone. That's all. This body will die, I will die. This is the common wrong belief of 99% of people. But our Shastras, our wisdom of India, does not say that. Our ancient scriptures, from Bhagavad Gita down to these present scriptures, everyone says that we have a higher dimension of life. We have to be aware of what we are. It is a foolery not to know ourselves and go on lamenting. First of all, we have to realize and acknowledge what is our personality. हम कौन हैं? शीशा का सामने जिसको दिखाई जा रहा है, अधिकांश सोचते हैं मैं उतना ही हूँ, आगे कुछ नहीं है. इन लोगों को कहा जाता है देहाभिमानी. Those who think that they identify themselves with this physical body. Unfortunately, this is a wrong notion. This is only a part of our existence. This sthula sharira. Definitely we have this physical body, but that's not all in all. ये संपूर्ण परिचिति नहीं है. Anybody asking you what is your ID card, will show your ID card which speaks of your physical body, your picture, your blood group, your weight, your name, designation, etc. जो दिखाई पड़ता है, शीशा का सामने जिसको दिखाई पड़ता है वो हम सोचते वही मैं हूँ, वो मैं हूँ लेकिन पूरा नहीं हूँ। इसके पीछे हमारे एक सूक्ष्म शरीर है, सटल बॉडी, जिसको दिखाई नहीं पड़ता है। शीशा में किसी को सूक्ष्म शरीर दिखाई नहीं पड़ेगा। व्हाट इज द सूक्ष्म शरीर? आवर माइंड, इंटेलेक्ट, ऑब्जर्वेशन, अनुभूति, इमोशंस, they are not seen. But can we deny that we don't have that existence? When you sleep, the physical body doesn't work, it switches off. Still then you are alive, you see dreams. By which system? By our subtle body. So behind this physical body we have a subtle body, and behind this subtle body we have a causal body, Karan Sharira, the body of emotions. And even behind that we have Atman, which is our true self. So when we die, this physical body is switched off, it is inoperative, but Atman rides with the causal body and subtle body, leaves this physical body and enters into another physical body. This is called Janmantar, transmigration of soul. Maranatta Jivan. That's what he said. Whoever is born must die, and whoever dies must be born again with another body of a child. It goes on. Whether we know it or not, acknowledge it or not, that is immaterial. Now in this milli, when we have some physical ailment, that is a must, inevitable. शरीर होने से व्याधि अनिवार्य है। व्याधि होने से कष्ट होगा, तो कष्ट को निवारण कैसे करें? Look at Sri Ramakrishna, how did he do? Now as we have a body, physical body, so we have a subtle body and we have a causal body. It is our freedom that where we fix our consciousness. It is simple the illustration. Manu, we have a 3-story building. 3-story. Now ground floor is the floor of consciousness, Jagrat. There is a basement also, which is the floor of subconsciousness, सपना शरीर. सपनावस्था में जो कुछ हम इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, there is a basement. Jagrat is ground floor. If there is a problem in the ground floor, what you can do? Either you stay in the ground floor and counteract the problem, or you rise in the first floor, which is our superconscious state. There is our premises. We have freedom to go to the first floor and enjoy a clean breeze. That's what Sri Ramakrishna did. And then he can go to the top floor and interact with God. The Sthul, Shukshma, Karan, Sharir, we have 3 dimensions. We must know and we must make use of it. Here we find Sri Ramakrishna is enjoying divine bliss even amidst tremendous pain in the physical level. There is no connection, physical level and spiritual level, no connection. Sri Ramakrishna is enjoying the divine bliss while still having cancer in his physical body. This is what he is inviting us, that let us make use of our great treasure of spiritual dimension, elevate our consciousness to the spiritual dimension and combat our physical deformities, ailments. Here Sri Ramakrishna says in this milli, what is the role of this body? He is saying, Dehota khol matra. His body is merely covering. It is covering our inner being. Now we have to be very careful about this remark, that the body also has a role to play in our life. The Sthula Sharira, in the Shastra it is said, Sharira Madhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. Body is the main vehicle by which we can attain whatever we want in this life. We should not take it lightly. Especially our young friends, they do not give much importance to this statement because they are in a youthful state and they ignore their physical welfare at the moment because they are healthy now. But this is not going to be the case forever. Down the line, they are bound to be aged and face the problems associated with their health. Inevitable. Unless they take care from this point, then they will suffer. Now, interesting thing is this, if they physically suffer, then they cannot have this spiritual joy also. अगर ground floor में तुम्हारा असुविधा है, you can rise to the first floor, but if you are invalid, then a wheelchair you cannot jump to the first floor. You have to walk down, walk up. तो शरीर का स्वस्थ रखना अत्यंत जरूरी, इसीलिए पता है शरीरम आद्यम, most priority is to keep the body fit. Now look at the condition of Sri Ramakrishna. He is spiritual being, he is having all the assets to become spiritually immersed. But he has a weak body. In his sadhana, he has neglected his body. His body was extremely feeble. And presently his body is affected by cancer. Even being of such a high spiritual stature, he is suffering because his body is not cooperating. Please try to understand the importance of the body. Even such a great person is having tremendous difficulty because his body is not strong enough. Now he is telling here that at night I had tremendous discomfiture because of the physical ailment. And then I took some Ayurvedic oil, Narayan tel, applied, and then he got some relief, physical relief. And what happened? Then he started dancing. How could he start dancing? Because his body immediately lifted to the spiritual level. Spiritual joy is always there. But spiritual joy will not be available unless your physical body cooperates. This is an important point. Simply you cannot ignore the physical system in order to become spiritual. This is the main mistake we did in India. In India, they discovered the spiritual dimension and they ignored the physical culture. So our young people are physically weak but mentally strong, intellectually strong. This is physical inability, physical weakness. You see in the Olympics, sports, everywhere, we are coming behind because we do not give such importance to physical culture. You go to the West, Europe, America, how much the young people are giving time for the gym, physical ability, but they don't take care of the spiritual side. So they are disbalanced. We are spiritually strong but physically weak. And they are the other way down. Must be a bridge between the East and the West. We can have our spiritual treasure utilized in this life, provided we are physically healthy. Our Shastras warned us, Sharinam Adhyam, priority is our physical fitness. In our system of education, in our system of interviews, physical fitness is not so much important. You should be physically fit, that's all. But there the physical fitness is necessary. How much are physically strong? That is necessary because it will help you to reach the end. Sri Ramakrishna's golden life teaches us that despite your disease and ailments, if you learn how to rise yourself to the spiritual dimension, you will be able to ignore the pangs of disease, provided your body is strong. This is the message he is giving. So, especially those who are young, they can make use of this hint and implement in our life. But those who are reaching the fag end of their life, it's too late for them now to go back to our physical fitness. So that's why I say the gospel of Sri Ramakrishna is more appropriate for the young generation, because they can learn from these golden truths, implement in their life, and derive the great benefit in this very life. We will continue further in our next Sunday class. Niranjanam nityam ananta rupam bhaktanukampadhrita vigraham vai Ishavataram parameshamidhyam tam Ramakrishnam shriyasa namama. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Any question? Next Sunday is the National Youth Day. The youth program here, preceded by a procession starting from the police lines to the mutt from 9 to 10, and then a short program from 10 to 12. You are all welcome next Sunday. So the Sunday morning class of Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna will not be held. And following Sunday also we will have the continuation of Tithi Puja of Srimad Swami Vivekananda. Is before that, to 21st is the continuation. So 21st to 26th will be continuing. 26th will have a youth meeting, 26th. Then also the Sunday class will not be here. The youth conference on 26th from 10:30 to 1:30. Now presently, if you have any question, please go ahead, or you can ask the question in our website. देखो माइक दे दो, माइक दे दो, नीचे आ जाओ. हिंदी में बताना है. हाँ ठीक है. देखो बीच बीच में, ठीक है, देखो बीच बीच में बताया, हमारे जो आनंद है, आनंद हम समझते हैं खाली शारीरिक आनंद. हम समझते हैं कि शरीर से जो आनंद मिलता है 5 उपाय से शरीर से आनंद मिलता है। आनंद मिलने का 5 इंस्ट्रूमेंट है। चक्षु कर्ण नासिका जीवा टच, आंखों से देखने से आनंद मिलता है, कान से सुनने से आनंद मिलता है। इसको फिजिकल जॉय कहा जाता है, शारीरिक आनंद। हम समझते हैं कि यही सबसे ज़्यादा, सबसे आखिर आनंद है। ये गलत है। ये शारीरिक आनंद है। ये तो जानवर का भी है, हमारा भी है। जानवर का भी 5 चीज़ है, हमारा भी है। लेकिन जानवर का जो शारीरिक आनंद है, उस तीव्र आनंद हम उसको अनुभव नहीं कर पाएंगे। स्वामी विवेकानंद सेज, नो ह्यूमन बीइंग कैन एंजॉय ए पीस ऑफ मीट लाइक ए डॉग और ए उल्फ। कुत्ता को खाने के जितना आनंद होता है, मनुष्य को उतना आनंद नहीं मिल सकता है। क्यों? कारण कुत्ता का सारे जो विचार है वो शरीर पर सीमाबद्ध है। कुत्ता का कोई दिमाग नहीं चलता है। लेकिन मनुष्य का एक दूसरा है, वो है मानसिक आनंद, है ना। ध्यान करने से जो आनंद होगा, कुत्ता को नहीं मिलेगा। उनका आनंद का स्रोत है सिर्फ बॉडी, शरीर। लेकिन हम लोग तो जानवर नहीं है। हमारा और दूसरा कोई इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, ये तो है शरीर, 5 इंद्रिया तो है, और कुछ है। वो हमारा मन है, हमारा बुद्धि है, हमारे आध्यात्मिकता है। ठाकुर समझा रहे हैं, तुम्हारा जो शारीरिक आनंद है उसके साथ तुम मत रुको। आगे जो मानसिक आनंद है, आध्यात्मिक आनंद है, उसको ध्यान दो। तब शरीर का कष्ट होने से आप आध्यात्मिक आनंद से भरपाई कर सकते हो। कुत्ता नहीं कर पाएगा। तो हमारा जो शरीर का जो बीमारी होगा वो तो अवश्यंभावी है, अनिवार्य है। बीमारी होने से अगर तुम्हारा जो अति चेतन का आनंद, उसमें तुम्हारा रुचि है, तो आप अति चेतन आनंद ले सकते हो। शरीर का जो कष्ट है वो रहने दिए। क्षण के जे कैसे शरीर का कष्ट को मुकाबला करते हुए कैसे आध्यात्मिक आनंद लेना चाहिए, लिया जाता है, उस श्री रामकृष्ण अपने जीवन में करके दिखाया। कष्ट होने के बावजूद आनंद में नच रहे। हम लोग कोई कर सकते हैं? कैंसर पेशेंट बेड में लेटे रहेंगे। अगर उसको ये शैली पता था वो भी आनंद में जाएंगे। तो आनंद के ओर हमें आह्वान कर रहे हैं, इज इन्वाइटिंग अस। पहले जिसको लिए आपको शरीर को स्वस्थ रखना जरूरी है। अभी तो कोई बीमारी नहीं है। जब तुम स्वस्थ हो, उसको मजबूत करने के लिए प्रयास करो, जो कि हमारे युवा नहीं करते हैं, उसको महत्व ही नहीं देते हैं। अभी शरीर स्वस्थ है कि बाद में जब बिगड़ेगा तब दिखा जाए, तब दिखने का समय नहीं मिलेगा। तो शरीर को स्वस्थ रखना अत्यंत जरूरी है। शरीर को मजबूत रखते हुए हमारे जो आध्यात्मिक चेतना है उसको भी बढ़ाना चाहिए। इसके लिए ये जो वचनामृत थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ना चाहिए नियमित रूप से, और उससे हमारा जीवन गठन करना चाहिए। एक खास बात है। ठीक। अभी वो दीक्षा का जो एक प्रोग्राम है हमारा, जो ये जो कैसे मन को शांत किया जाए, इसके लिए मंत्र दीक्षा एक महत्वपूर्ण उपाय है, जो हमारे आश्रम में अगले महीना होने वाला है। रामकृष्ण मठ एवं रामकृष्ण मिशन के जो प्रेसिडेंट महाराज है श्रीमद सिंह गौतमानंद जी पधार रहे हैं। 6 फरवरी एवं 8 फरवरी शनिवार, 9 फरवरी रविवार एवं 11 फरवरी मंगलवार 3 दिन मंत्र दीक्षा होगी। इसके बारे में जो जिनका इच्छा है, दीक्षा लेने चाहते हैं, दीक्षा के बारे में जानने चाहते हैं, वो कृपया ये क्लास के बाद मठ कार्यालय में संपर्क करें। अभी कुछ समय भगवान का नाम लेते हुए आज का प्रसंग समापन करेंगे। सब एक साथ जोग दीजिए। हरि ओम राम कृष्ण, हरि ओम राम Krishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om Ramakrishna Hari Om. Thank you.